Hello, hello, hello. I am the cerebral palsy vigilante, Zachary Fennell, and you are watching Making of a Memoir, my video series documenting the hard work involved in writing and self-publishing a book. I need to make this update quick for you. Today is Wednesday, October 7th, and I need to make this update quick because I work at 1 o'clock, and as you might have just noticed, it's about 11:30. So yeah, my game plan to work on my book on my off days, it's just going so great. Note the sarcasm. I was off yesterday, Tuesday, October 6th, which also happened to be World Cerebral Palsy Day with the theme of CP Make Your Mark. I think completing a marathon and writing a book about it is one way to make your mark. So it was a perfect day to sit down and write my book. But first, I needed to go to the BMV and get my state ID renewed because it expired in April, and due to the pandemic, at the time the BMV wasn't open. So I get in online in the morning. It says, oh, 23-minute wait. So you get up there. 2 hours later, after waiting in line, just standing in line after 2 hours, I was finally taken. So basically, my morning was shot because of the BMV. I understand this isn't a shot at any or a slight to anyone who works at the BMV. It just was chaos. And so I got home, and you're also talking about basically standing for 2 hours, which can kind of take a toll physically. So you're just kind of like more relaxed. I was eager to work on the book, but at the end of the day, is at the same time, I wasn't mentally there to be able to do it. Whatever, bottom line is, things did not go to plan yesterday, and so today I'm like, I have to get to work. I have to get some work done on the book, and so I decided to get some sit down, work on it this morning before going into work. My work schedule is changing in 2 weeks, so that's going to be interesting. Again, I need to keep this short, so let me go back to the whole point was, so what you just saw was I originally, as I've usually been in the past, as I've been working on the book, sitting at my computer like this, typing on my keyboard. My hamstrings were, feeling pretty tight, probably due to the colder weather, and so I was having trouble focusing. I'm not quite sure how long I was sitting in front of the computer, but it wasn't like I had like 60 words in, and it wasn't going so well. So I decided just to put on my knee mobilizer and leg cast, get a good stretch in, and do some good old-fashioned handwriting. Work on the manuscript. Exactly, obviously, I don't know how many words this is. I'm going to, when I get back from work tonight, before CP Chat Now, I'm going to type this up, add it to my Word document, see where I'm at. Maybe I'll get a few more words in. I don't know. The co-host CP Chat Now. Today is Wednesday, so that's tonight. We'll see what the day brings, but I will for sure have an update for you later. See you later. Hello again. It is still Wednesday, October 7th. And as you saw, it's getting late into the night. We are 10:49. I just wrapped up writing for the day. I had taken what I handwritten before work, and I typed that up before CP Chat Now at 8, and then I was able to get in a few more words, and I went back after CP Chat Now ended at 10 to bring myself completely to the stopping point I was looking to get at, and in total that is 519 words for the day, and that is 519 words. It isn't like that one time where I counted up the words and I'm like, oh, 250, and then looked back, I'm like, no, 143. I've like triple checked, looked at the word count multiple times. It is 519 words. You can probably tell through my voice I'm excited about this because this is the first real progress, or the most progress I've made since I got the journal right here with my word count for a while. You have to go back to September 23rd. So that's 14 days since I've made so much progress at once. Doing it on top of a work day, excellent. I guess doing that handwriting, handwriting when I had my cast on really helped loosen me up a little bit. I might have to remember that for in the future if I'm having trouble sitting at my computer writing. So yeah, what's your writing process like? Do you like to sit down with a journal and a pen and write? Do you prefer using a computer and typing? Let me know in the comments section. And while you're down there, also leave any questions you have about writing or self-publishing a book. I'll be happy to answer them in a future episode of Making of a Memoir. Plus, while you're down there, hit the thumbs up icon to show you've liked today's video. For more from me, make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel and rung the bell icon to receive email notification every time I publish a new video. Until then, remember, don't blend in, blend out.